Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be doing the Big Bang Theory Season 1 recap. Now, just so you know, every recap I do, I've seen all of the episodes in that season. So that's why they usually take a while to come out. The Big Bang Theory, I started watching it. Have I seen episodes? Yeah, I've seen a lot of sprawled episodes, like Season 2, Episode 5, Season 8, Episode 20, Season 7, Episode, I sprawled, but now I'm really watching it from the start to finish. So let's do this. Alright, Season 1, Episode 1, Pilot. Leonard is happy to meet new neighbor Penny, but his roommate thinks he's chasing an impossible dream. Season 1, Episode 2, The Big Brain Hypothesis. Leonard volunteers to sign for our package, hoping to make a good impression on Penny, which he does. Season 1, Episode 3, The Fuzzy Boots Core... and I'm going to pronounce a lot of these wrong. They're pretty long words, or at least hard to pronounce. Season 1, Episode 3, The Fuzzy Boots Corollary. Season 1, Episode 3, The Fuzzy Boots Corollary. Corollary. I'm happy to learn that Penny is seeing someone. Leonard summons the courage to ask another woman on a date, which is Leslie Winkle, played by Sarah Gilbert, and they hook up and have sex. So, yeah. Season 1, Episode 4, The Luminous Fish Effect. Getting fired gives Sheldon the opportunity to... Season 1, Episode 4, The Luminous Fish Effect. Getting fired gives Sheldon the opportunity to explore life beyond physics, but when he spends his time weaving ponchos and acting like a shut-in, Leonard calls Sheldon's mother for assistance. This is the first episode that Sheldon's mother's in, and he got fired, but he gets his job back eventually because his mother forces him to apologize. Season 1, Episode 5, The Hamburger Postulate. Season 1, Episode 5, The Hamburger Postulate. Leonard, realizing his pursuit of Penny is fruitless, has an unexpected encounter with a fellow scientist, Sarah Gilbert. Basically now there's at the Cheesecake Factory for the first time, and Sheldon's like this big boy place, but now he's like, screw big boy, this is gonna be my new place every Wednesday for my burger. Season 1, Episode 6, The Middle Earth Season 1, Episode 6, The Middle Earth Paradigm. Leonard, Sheldon, Wallace, and Cooper Polly attend Penny's Halloween party. That's literally it. There's a big Halloween party. Sheldon goes as the Doppler effect. Leonard goes as Frodo, which was a hobbit. Thor is Raj. Raj goes as Thor. And then Howard goes as Robin Hood, even though people thinks he's Peter Pan. And Penny kisses Leonard. Penny kisses Leonard, I think, for the first time. So, because Kurt is being mean to him, and that's like her boyfriend, I think. So yeah, Season 1, Episode, and then I think she dumps him. Season 1, Episode 7, The Dumpling Paradox. Penny sleeps on Leonard and Sheldon's couch when Wallace seduces her friend and takes over her apartment. And in need of a fourth member, the guys ask Penny to join their Halo team, which is stereotypical. It's a dumb blonde who probably can't play video games and doesn't oh my god, what am I doing? But she actually can play those video games good because she's raised in Nebraska. Stereotype 2. This show in of itself is a stereotype. So Penny is now on their Halo team, and Wallace is hooking up and having sex with Penny's friend. So that's a thing, and Penny's now sleeping on Leonard and Sheldon's couch. So forming bonds? Yeah, I think so. Season 1, Episode 8, The Grasshopper Experiment. On a blind date, Cooper Polly discovers that he can dock. Season 1, Episode 8, The Grasshopper Experiment. On a blind date, Cooper Polly discovers that he can talk to the opposite sex after a few drinks, but his date takes an interest in Sheldon. Pretty much, yeah, he can't talk to women, but if he has alcohol and gets drunk, he can. But then he's drunk and being odd. He's like, oh my god, remember you were so fat? Because, his parents hook him up with this girl, because that's in India, that's what they do, or at least sometimes. And then Sheldon's being nice, and then Sheldon leaves with Roger's date, and they don't do anything frisky. But it's still upsetting to Raj. Season 1, Episode 9, The Cooper Hofstadter Polarization. Penny tries to meditate when Sheldon and Leonard disagree on whether to present their joint findings at a physics conference. So yeah, Leonard at this physics conference, and then Sheldon's in the back, in a black hood, and he's like, okay, that's it. Anyone have any questions? No one has questions. And then Sheldon's like, what the hell was that? And then he gets up, and then they have a fight. It's Howard posted on YouTube or something, and he posted on YouTube. But then they eventually make up. Season 1, episode 10, The Lubin Fell Decay. Leonard and Sheldon try to avoid seeing Penny perform after hearing her sing, but the elaborate lie Sheldon tells leads to an unexpected result. So yeah, they don't want to go. Leonard lies about this thing that they're going to do, and then Sheldon's like, that's not a good lie, so I told Penny that you were lying to her because you're trying to help me out because we're going to Long Beach because there's this drug-addicted cousin that I have. And so yeah, so basically Leonard tells a lie, and then Sheldon says that Leonard was lying to Penny, but it was because he was protecting Sheldon because Sheldon has a cousin who's a drug addict who's addicted to drugs in Long Beach, which is not true, to lie. And then they hire this physicist or actor or something that looks like he's on drugs or something, and comes to their apartment and then bonds with Penny. It's weird. Season 1, episode 11, The Pancake Batter Anomaly. Leonard and the boys avoid Sheldon when he gets sick, leaving Penny to nurse him back to health. This is the first time we hear soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, sleepy kitty, happy kitty, purr, 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 or as Sheldon says, peh, peh, peh. So yeah, this is the first time we hear that. Penny's rubbing vapor rub on his chest, which he does in many episodes throughout the seasons. And yeah, basically, Sheldon's sick, and no one wants to be with Sheldon when he's sick, so they all go to this Planet of the Apes movie, but then Leonard drops his glasses and Howard breaks them, so he goes into the apartment crawling, but then Penny sees him, so then Penny leaves Leonard just in so Leonard could nurse Sheldon back to health, and then Leonard falls because he doesn't have his glasses, and then they're both hurt and sick. Season 1, episode 12, The Jerusalem Duality. Sheldon and Leonard look for a way to do Season 1, episode 12, the Jews. I can't talk, and I'm getting mad. Season 1, episode 12, The Jerusalem Duality. Sheldon and Leonard look for a way to derail a 15-year-old physics prodigy's research. So yeah, basically, yeah, that's it. And then they do derail him, and he leaves. Season 1, episode 13, The Bat Jar Conjecture. When Sheldon tries to prove his mental superiority. I'm mad that I can't talk, and I'm sorry, guys. I would break my computer, but I won't. I'll just do this instead. Sorry. Season 1, episode 13. Let's see if I can pronounce this. Season 1, episode 13, The Bat Jar Conjecture. When Sheldon tries to prove his mental superiority as they train for the physics bowl, the guys kick him off the team and bring his nemesis, Sarah Gilbert, aboard. And I know I said that word wrong. Superiority. I know. I'm aware. So yeah, it's not like a bowling tournament, which I was kind of hoping for. Basically, it's this physics thing. And long story short, or it wasn't even a long story, this episode's 22 minutes, Sheldon loses. Okay? And he's mad. Season 1, episode 14, The Nerdvana Annihilation. Leonard and the guys buy a time machine prop from a classic movie, and Penny tells the guys their obsession with comics and toys is pathetic. So yeah, they buy this freaking time machine, but then they have to return it because it's too big or something. So, and then Leonard's gonna give all of his toys back to the comic book store, but because Penny says it's pathetic. But then he's like, whatever, because then Penny's has a boyfriend, and he comes in. And then he doesn't know, but then he's like, okay, well, since I have no chance with Penny, it's fine, I'll keep my stuff. But he doesn't, and don't worry. Season 1, episode 15, The Pork Chop Indeterminacy. Season 1, episode 15, The Pork Chop Indeterminacy. Leonard devises a plan to eliminate his rivals when he, Wallace, and Luther probably all fall for Sheldon's twin sister, but his plan backfires when Sheldon decides to choose who his sister dates. Yeah, Missy, from Young Sheldon, who doesn't get introduced until Young Sheldon, over a decade later, 12, 13, 14 years. So yeah, basically, or not 12, 13, 14 years, no, I think exactly, 9, 10, maybe 11 years later, we get introduced to young Missy and Young Sheldon. So yeah, pretty much, Missy's coming, and then, they're all trying to get her. It doesn't work. Sheldon's like, I'll choose who my sister dates, but then, she kicks him and then not, so he's like, it's fine, she can date whoever she wants, and she's on her way. Season 1, episode 16, The Peanut Reaction. Penny learns that Leonard does not celebrate birthdays, so she plans a surprise party, and Sheldon unexpectedly gets to live out one of his biggest fantasies in an electronics store. So yeah, it's Leonard's birthday. They throw a party for him. It doesn't really work out in the end. Everyone's like left, and like Leonard and like Penny and like Howard are asleep, and like Roger's like drunk and dancing when they get back to the party. Sheldon and Penny go to pick out a gift at the video store, and then he becomes like he becomes a worker, but then he gets called off by security. Alright, finale time. Season 1, Episode 17, The Tangerine Factor. When Leonard finally works up the courage to ask Penny out on a date, they each turn to Sheldon for advice. Spoiler alert, they start dating. So that's a cool thing. And that's how we leave off. They're gonna go into their date, but Sheldon's at the restaurant where they're gonna go, so they leave, and that is it. So where do they go next? We don't know until the season 2. So that is the Big Bang Theory season 1 recap, all 17 episodes, slammed into about 11 minutes. If you want to enjoy, subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. If I missed anything, I'm sorry. So every single thing I missed, I am dearly and very much sorry. Sorry I raged. When I cannot pronounce things a lot of times, it gets really annoying. So, hope you enjoyed the Big Bang Theory Season 1 recap. If you did, subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you all in the next wonderful video. Peace!